Renegade, man when afraid, man in the wilderness, keep it wilderness, running out of blind. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. When they get there, keep it real on here. Yes, people. And people, this serious stuff. This serious. Andrew Holness, them take too much step now, you know. Them is a destruction. Them is a set of destruction. Them are destroy the place, a destroyer them, you know. The JLP always destroy Jamaica, no two way about it. Yeah? From the 70s, when them grab power, to 1980, when them kill over 889 soldiers. CIA use them, and both of them are pull the trigger. Yes? The base, you know where the headquarters was, and it's still there. You know where the headquarters there. Organized criminal gang. Yeah? Yeah, man, kill off so much of our people then. Shouldn't even have a party around here. And them life, a man in propaganda and lie and all kind of things. We're done with that. Now we put up a photo up there with the destruction of the country, where them start attack now. Them attack the very agency for check and balances, and it can't work, you know. When we come out and we talk to Andrew Holness, run him away. Him fi go away. Him fi go away. Yeah? No two way about it. Very serious. Yeah? Now care where you see them at do. Run them where. Them fi go away. And them come and tell you 10 years, the PMP mash up the country. We don't know, say Mama P, a Operation Pride, and the North-South link, as she run that. With the whole thing, Patterson them start, well, them start the same way, the highway business. See? These people don't work. And let me tell you, remember them thief the money, you know. And each time them come and tell you, say, we spend the most. But them not spend it, them thief it, because we not see where the money spent. We spend the most per road, but yes, still, Angela tell us them that we pay on the road for 10 years. And remember, you know, he might tell us them that road. But me say big dirty thinking about life, I come out now, I say, them did spend money. Where the money go? Where the money go? Big nasty thinking Chuck, when descendants come from China, and big nasty thinking Dr. Crab. Them all them do set on a killer of Jamaican people. You them. Kill them. Then put them in a this part of thing. And them now have the mercy upon our black soul. You don't realize? And big dirty thinking Queenie now run out them and try destroy the very thing for all them accountable. People want to reject that. We reject Andrew Holness and them criminality, you know. We want to reject that. Yeah? Me don't know what them things them can do. Tabloid, but in front of you, you see them destroy the thing but for all them. Remember, if you don't get old, you know. Me see youth nearly lose him life, nearly lost him life. Just now, I come over and tell you what save him. Nearly lost him life. Yeah? Nearly lost him life. Police go for him, then put him for wanted Wednesday because of crab and chuck. Never got jail yet. Never do nothing wrong yet. Them thief money, them taxpayers, them make we people hungry like dog. And these pieces of shit run out. Each time I come and tell you, we do the most. And you know, you know, so them come around with me. Come here and speak to, me speak to power, you know. Remember, them have SSL money, you know. Them have people that say, you know. Me I look on some bunch of criminal. Yeah, them take people like them are idiot and them think that, let me tell you, at time for run them way, you know, wicked, you know. Angela's got call election, man. Come in and know what them are doing, you know. The Ministry of Health, last year, a woman depend JLP campaign because of her foot. Let me show you them not good. And this year now, we see Andrew Holness yesterday. Remember, you know, when them give her foot, them are teacher for what? Them give a piece of iron like she athlete. Just a base to put out a stump in her. And then put a piece of iron and put her shoes on it. That look good. You have your wife good foot, and when you look, she gonna lose her foot. And tell me what? You have a lot of 1 foot people in Jamaica. But I know the ministry never give them nothing. The health service not give them nothing but them lick off. She lick off her foot because of JLP. And she are the first one and them muggle get her foot. A piece of iron. But other people for years I look at one foot and can't get it. And them bright, them put it in the paper too, you know. Me can't believe that. Just a year ago, your foot knock off. A year and a half. But look what you don't know people with 1 foot. Eh? Them not get it. So you make the man knock off her foot. All this a corruption. Because she have to go in a line. So there are some people them, them lose to them foot and a car accident and things. It no matter to them. But when you can use the ministry and the JLP get a foot, you know, at the government. Taxpayers' money. Me tell you, them corrupted, man. And when you look JIS, I cover it. And them do PR upon it. You don't learn people for work. You know, go there with PR or something. And then you go up there, Robertson, James Robertson, Andrew Owen. Hey, them to go away, you know. Them to go away. That's a corruption too. Because enough more 1 foot people in the place don't get a pathetic leg. And that's not a leg neither. That they are piece of iron. That's embarrassing. Now I forgot right back. Let me start my show. I'm tired of the criminal them, you know. Tired of them, you know. Let me start my show, yeah?
We are beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum we are beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people elect the government of a country, it's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put their life in misery. You understand? The Luciano over there,
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more, you know.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician with the evilest mission, who know we blame. Too money and power and fame. We go find up the youth, them really down the lane. Give them big gun and brainwash them brain. Yo, wanna buy them cow, wanna buy them clothes, and buy them.
Yeah, man. All right. Let me just pick up my people them in the chat. Because you know, some of my brother. Yeah, man. So my brother from UK just said the woman, then her foot get lick off. She said, she'll labor right. So, you know, she jumped the line. Because me I look on something this morning. Me look back on it. Me look back on it too. When I show no. Say, I know Andrew them gear. I know Andrew them gear a foot. No. Not Andrew them gear the foot. At the ministry, she get the foot from. See that? Let me just start from this. See that? Let me show you something. See them get her name and JIS cover it. Remember, you know, that labor right makes the car for her foot. Labor right. Remember, we have enough people right now because diabetes and all kind of things, them lose a limb. And you have to speak truth to for 10 years. Them have 1 foot of struggle, nobody look on them. But this is what Andrew do. I use with taxpayers money where everybody has to pay. Yeah? And then push the front of the line. These are corruption. Remember in a UK, when Plunkett, David Plunkett, in a Tony Blair administration, he have a US girlfriend, fiancé. And her mother must want to turn citizen and make she jump the line and he have to resign for that. Them rushing. Ask anybody in the UK them time that that's in the early 2000 something. Right? Them rush him for resign because they make him mother-in-law jump the line. Look on this. So because who do this? See? See that? Let me take a picture of it and see where it up because let me send it over here, so. I'm going to read this. God give them evil, but I want to read this. I'll show you something. The game with them a play, it's not good. You understand? It's not good. See? When we look the pitney, them get done, sir. Them the brighter. Them get done, sir. The man, them a play a thing in front of our face. But have to stop these piece of shits. They are nothing but garbage. From the Prime Minister right back, the whole of them are garbage. Them not the Prime Minister in 2021. He can't win the election, you know. So all them do come in and know who for here. Hey, me hear some little piece of shit. They on the local radio. Attack, you know. And when you look them send out them minion. They undecided. There is nobody named undecided. You now go to hardship with Andrew when them send police come kill your picnic. And you now have nothing to eat. No food or nothing. And then you sit down and say, me I wait. But let's see what the paper are for me undecided. There is nothing named undecided. Either you have vote or you not vote, but undecided, not there. Them going to come up with them fuck you feel them can't play by your brain. Them Andrew only so evil, him and the rest are evil can evil them. No, there is no undecided. Them can't tell me that. Them for fuck off. Either you know, love politics or you not vote, but people who come out already and ready for vote, they are going to vote. This is a goddamn dictatorship government, a criminal government. Enough of them to go to prison. Them to go away. Them is shit. All right, I could look on a woman thing. I could look on a woman thing what them say so. See that? All right. I want to read it. I want to read the thing. Where them say, gear the leg. I want to see who gear the leg. This more want to see me. All right. I say I can't stop this sometime. All right. I'm going to stop this. Ministry of Health. See that? Now, if this is the corruption, where you call it, nobody can tell me no. This, I'm not get to through this because I want to say, this is a corruption to the fullest. You have a lot of people. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to photocopy this so I can see it. Well, good. Good. See it. I'm going to read this. I play the video too. But I'm showing to read corruption now. See? Remember, you know. You have a lot of people in a hospital lose limb every year. A lot. Nobody now give no prosthetic limb. None. Yeah? But Andrew do, they please themselves. Yeah? But if you have things like this, if we are given free limb, you never get free medication in the hospital. But if we are given free limb, it must be aligned. It must be who first lose a foot, deserve a foot now. Because if them have a foot, they could have walk and do something else. It can't be a die-hearted labor right woman lose her foot, but we have to pay for it, not the Labour Party. That would be a big thing. Them two stink. And be a face. This is how Andrew use the thing like a film. See that? Not my word. Look here. I remember I follow every details in the people. I'm going to say I can't get this up. See there? So the following tragic incident that result in the loss of Alec Mistress Dalvarine Bruce, her name there. Following the accident result in loss of the leg, Mrs. Dalvarine Bruce Pierce received custom fitted prosthetic limb today, June the 11th, through the Ministry of Health and Wellness, new people, new limb, new life program. So they make sure go open, because they never have that program. Ministry of Health, new limb, new life, and as she are the first one get it. That this, them should investigate this. No, remember the JLP, she go out there for, them could have jump up the money, the party and gear, but no, the taxpayers have to pay this. And we have enough 1 foot and 1 hand people. And she go at the front of the line. When they put it on, them go with GIS, them use everything from the government, from taxpayers, from taxpayers. And then I'm going to go we like them to do something. Eh? You will make sure the car for a foot and wind up and put up for a foot. And Chuck take it. But the taxpayers of Jamaica have to pay. The first one, them come up with a new thing from health. This is corruption, you know. Because if they come up with something new, we're going to look back on how much years and how much people in the line. And we start give them according to the year when them lose them foot and we never have it. Them still the boat could have helped them. Yeah? You can't start something new because of one woman. And then you put her in front of the line and give her. And then they might have closed it, you know, here, nobody else get it. That name corruption. That name corruption. That name, it will get investigated. Andrew to be a face. The man to be a face. See? Remember big up my people them fast, yeah? Remember big up my people them fast. Come say me a big one up and we start make big them up. Dorothy, Warren, big up yourself. Yeah, man, big up yourself, fam. Anthony R. Happy my brother them there in a Carla. Some sister too, you know. See? Let me see this. Okay. Direct Richards and direct Mackay. Some have a big up the two direct them. Can we see them, yeah, man. Conrad, Blessed, Marcia, up. Levy, Data Davis, We Black Woman, Merv, Sonia, CDW, CO2, Reggae Girls, Carly Singh, bless up, Kelvin. Yeah, bless up the whole of Bristol, yeah. Carly Singh, blessed, see you. Palette, Francis, Altia, blessed. Godson, we're there. See? I'm going to talk about you already. JP. Yeah? Out of many, see you too, you know. Janice, bless. Yeah. Macy Miller, bless. Estania, Estina, Tyne, bless. Marlon, Monsieur too. Mr. Jimmy call the name already. Ivan, bless up. Zane Dwight. What's the name? Come here, look for Dwight. But Mr. Dwight, I know I have to see anything. My brother and sister, them, you know. Bless up on yourself, you know. Zane, yeah, man. Run through. Lisa, bless up yourself. Sonia Salman, there. Cheryl, bless. Zane, yeah, man. So my big up will start already down. Jai, Ibanks, bless up. Rosalie, me see you too, you know. Imari, bless up. Where you say, man? Alta Jackson, I know we have more than one Alta, you know, so yeah. Blessings, bless. Yeah, Charmian, see you too, you know. Yeah, all right, bless. Steve, see you boy, the line long, you know. Top ranking construction, what? You good? You good? Fitzroy, me see you too, you know. Yeah, man. Antonio Whittaker, me see you. Blessing. AAAB. Yeah, man. All right, see? Line long, you know. Ivan Johnson, me the big up for morning, dog. All right, bless up. All right, me could go and beat them and teach them. So that woman, yeah, the Ministry of Health make sure come out now, people, with a brand new thing with limb and life. And the woman going, them they even teach woman for work yet, you know, because they have to teach about for work. And when you look, taxpayers have to fund this. And the woman in the line, because of politics, our pocket have to burn we. Not the JLP pocket burn them, you know. This is how Andrew do with our thing. Divide up the place. See? All that now forget investigated because that's a corruption, you know. You have started something and out of thousands of people will lose limb over the years. The woman just lose her foot on a political rally and she first get the limb. that bad. And couldn't him too. And then they make PR out of it. Yeah? Like them I tell you, say, yeah man, we give back a foot that no start our life. When a nasty set of nastiness, you know. You understand? Them for go away, man. Them for go away. But the woman, them, I'm put her up, you know. I'm put her up right now. These that me I tell you, say, them that the corruption we are running in Jamaica. See? I'm find that woman there. Where's she there? Police. I'm going to find that woman there, Angela Brownberg. Let me see this. I want to find that woman there and put her up. First rock. But as a Yankee, see, you know, I see it too, you know. See it too. Them go again, them this the old woman you want me to look pan. Them this the old woman. Yeah? Yeah? This the old woman. 106. I go carry a big dirty thinking green cake. We don't have no respect, we don't have the manners. Yeah? You can give up that lady like that, you don't have no respect that you green up the whole dirty thinking cake. Where you carry. I hope it not take our life. This is how disrespectful. You understand? Yeah, but that now help them, you know. Everything what them a do, yes, so. It don't go show them up all them big dirty and stink. Them are germs. You understand? You have to treat them as germs, you know, because them are germs. See? So when you see JLP people come out and them say one thing and two things, you see them run out and them run go give them this. It not work. It's just a handout country turn. Meanwhile, them have millions and millions. See? Meanwhile, them have millions and millions. I find this. Them not have nothing about them. See the woman, yeah? Let me just play about the woman because I look panic this and I see. But let me play her and move along. Let me play she and move along. So see her, yeah? Look on the foot and look how them come. Look how them a pose up. Look here.
I was going to treat the bill or see that somewhere about, and I was on trailer. When I reach in White Horses going to mark the end, there's a vehicle coming from mark the end towards the Alas, where we're coming from, and the vehicle.
That's on my foot.
Taking away from the vehicle and reversing back in the embankment, coming with some brick and so forth.
Look on that.
And so I was my leg on the trailer. Like, ups and down. But I never expect I lose a leg still, but I lose it. I'm very happy for the beneficiary.
Beneficiary.
See that Jamaica has the capabilities. And I can see that a really strong industry can develop to serve the rest of the region.
Yeah, there.
Thank you. Thank you. Very good. Very proud of what you
So this me I tell about. And I'm going to post up. Jamaica, I'm very happy. He's a liberator man. Yeah? And see upon that we have a lot of people have moved on with them stuff. Yeah? And you say you start something just because a she can never start it over the 10 years. And when you look, you put her in front of the line and give her, and I say very happy. Our money have to pay for that. Yeah? This have to stop. And this now, I see and who investigate this. Because a party should have covered the woman and that thing do. Them not spend a cent. Taxpayers have to fund the bill. These are corruption. You might have a mother or a father or a brother with 1 foot. Lose it after the accident after the street because of patrol. You don't get one. But them go and start this and make sure put her up and call them that teacher back for work. She can't work on that thing. I just suppose up that thing. You don't be the right foot for her anyway. See? But if you're a minute for her, you have a minute for the people them when at the back of the the front of the line a long time. She not at the front, she not at the back. That does happen to her. You have some people lose them leg off out of accident because of the road where the politician them now fix. And the whole thing, and yet still, nobody no look on them. But Andrew got post up this up. Vote him and look, you know. You know who can trick? Some die-hearted labor right was stupid. Them die-hearted. You must choose Jamaica, but everything them do it is politics. Eh? Them's a bunch of load, them's a load, them's a big truckload of filth. See? That's why when I hear him come out and I talk about God forgive him the strength in need. You can't trick nobody about you. And there is not more undecided. You think about it. If the government did not go on good, you'd have something your man decided. You think people are that? If me have a government and never go on good, there is no way. Me I say, well, me give him, me I vote for him. My mind did not make up long time, now at nearly 10 years. Of 10 years. And you want to tell me you're going with, but you're not going with nothing. It demand the way them wicked and lie, you know. The way these pieces of shit wicked and lie. Them forgot that we have a pandemic. Them forgot that even the tourism place shut down. We don't have no tourists. The school them shut down. Essential worker alone upon the road, police and them. You understand? So what them do now, them all account all that. Them account 2020, 21, 22, 20. Them account like you never have a pandemic. In the world when the whole world shut down. These are all them fool. These are all them stupid. Them I tell you what them doing at 2020 and you know what them doing at 2020? They lock down the people. Hey, when if you go away, you know. Up to market. You remember when them said them on go let out, must want somebody out of house to go to market. And you must market. I remember food has spoiled, you know, you have to eat food, you know. You remember? That them that says that's Saturday. You have that's like 20, 21, 22. You remember? Corner shop the man come off. School shut down. But them account like everything now. The other day, the one of them are blame burial. Now them come overwhelm them there with some lies. And I charge you 200,000 people. I want thing we do, you know, when I must say, easy to forget things. Andrew one is mashing up. And them continue for mashing up with lies. The other day, I blame burial. A burial mash up the wall of the road them. Then them blame, so the road them mash up over how much years and them never fix. Now you have bug dirty thinking life. Gone in a parliament and said them spend the most. Now when they chop the most money, when they never fix the way. It don't go show you say mama pee them. Yeah? The rating agency, I be a lie, them telling her Dennis. I be a lie. The rating agency, them are idiot. You live through a pandemic. Yeah, Carlton, big up yourself, you know. Dennis, let me just big up some people. Carlton, yeah. See, yeah, man. See, you live through a pandemic when the place locked down, the whole world locked down. And Andrew tell us, say, he might do things. He might plant for 3 million trees. This is all wicked, you know. He might tell a 5 years and I call the pandemic like it's a normal thing. This is all him brain now click. All them bummy. Yeah, and then the 200 and thing. Remember, the first term, them have about 5 in 4 plan. Never gonna wait. 5 in 4 plan. Yeah? Never gonna wait. But now them come out with a bag of shit. Yeah? The place locked down. Let me just remind them. The place locked down, you have to line in a mass. In blame corner shop. Police are running by you, nothing can keep. Church, them lock up church people. But now him account every year like a normal thing and them bill. In a them thing, but you know say. Remember in first term, you know, the man do nothing either, you know. The man have Zozo from 2017. State of emergency. In a 2018, joined with Jojo. So the police them right around Jamaica, lock it down. 2018, by 2020, them have a next thing when them drama. All in your house, them come for your ask if you live there, so. Now, Andrew one is come 21 was. Eh? Now, Andrew one is them come to them work when the whole world locked down. What a fucking idiot. Eh? Did me call out some of them lies, you know. These are all these pieces of shit lies. Chew them teeth. And when you live through it, remember, you know, and it's something them I tell you like you just born now, you know. And something where you live through and the sufferation where you live through. That must act you when these piece of drunker, when them open their mouth and talk. Them are nastiness. Yes? And not only that, the amount of money them thief. The amount of thing them chop. Them dangerous. So me and Andrew went out and I said this. Yeah.
To God. to continue to keep me and the Jamaica Labour Party firm and strong. I pray to God to give me the energy me need.
Which energy him need? Eh? Him need energy. You need to create wagwan. Yeah, you're there. Yeah, man. Where's that? Big up yourself. See? Yeah, man. Bro, dad, I'm 15 up. Sefu, me there. See? Him I pray to God for give him energy. And as me tell him already, people, him can't win election, okay, him try thief. Can we have United PMP and then some other people, you know, well-thinking Jamaica? Him done! Yeah. You understand? Him done. Him can't treat nobody again in our 2000 run. Again, tell them never have no money in 2015, him broke. Me have people side of the nastiness. Right now, the amount of apartment, hey, the amount of money them thief it unbelievable, you know. Why you think them are up and down and try? Look how them fool now. Let me tell you how them fool. Them say them a try buy election, you can't buy the election. Only way them win election when you have low voter turnout. And most of the time at the PMP, them are just chill out. That not one ya. Angela Smith, big up yourself. See? Can't happen. So when them have like big dirty thinking, mama, and draw square face Davis. Square in a car, them a queer. Yes, square face Davis. That square face Davis. Yeah, like square face bat, man. Yeah. Yeah. When you have them now and them have them political commentator come and chat shit. All that a shit. Me do music, me know what they on the gun more than them. Yeah. Them can't fix it. Not another word. Them can't fix nothing around here. Them is I not fix them a thief too. Them mash up the place. John got the wagwan. Yes? Yeah, man. The square face one, the square red one there. Yeah, him. All them do, you know, them get paid a taxpayers' money. And fee say them can't trick on them because remember, you know, me say Pembroke High School. The people them can't count. High school. This is where them take the place and wreck it and do to it. So Andrew fee say in of the gift of gap. When can go in your head. Gift of the gap. When can go in your head and trick you and put up some things. No. You never see these people, you see them a kill out, get a youth. I remember you for me, Jamaica. The guy Chuck. Big dirty thinking Chuck. Them and Andrew them. Uncle thing them sit down in the house and do his pass, laugh, lock up, get up people. That's a reality. Me and them are threatening a little baby 12. You go to prison for 50 years. No, we don't do that. Real place don't do that. Yeah. I might big up yourself. See? Real place don't do that. You pass law, feel lock up, but Andrew only say, Andrew, them are the biggest patter cat, you know. Nobody lock them up. Front of a PS store, the man them try destroy IC, the Auditor General, the FID, we work with FBI and everybody, you know. Well, for all them in a journey, big up yourself. See? Them a try this, try that. We can't allow that. Them two stink now. Big dirty nasty thinking Queenie. And just send him out to do these things. Because you're Andrew work now. Him silent pantings. Then him send out this nastiness. And if, bless up yourself. Yeah. It bad man, then the high school people, them can't count with that. Them can't even say them ABC. This is how the man take a place and rich it. See? And them thief the money. And when them thief up the money, but you know, hey, what you expect, hey, if you put in people like this, let me show you something. If you put in people like this and the man, National Security Minister, yeah, Chinese, the National Security Ministry and the Justice Ministry run by Chinese descendant. Two pieces of shit. Yeah? Chuck and Crab. Cham. Two garbage. And then the rum for killer of Jamaican. Black Jamaican. And then them draw a race card, this piece of shit. Eh? Yeah. Georgia, big up yourself. Them the ramp. Look at. Look at.
More concerned about this. Yeah, this is WikiLeaks. Yeah. But me concerned, and this is 2004 cable. That's just the other day I said. Not 2000. I said. In 2004, Robinson was named along with the fellow JLP members, Shiny Robinson and Udis, Arias Chang, has been involved with money laundering and organized crime by local sources, according to DEA sources. He was involved with, see them call a name, Namad. Yeah? Namad. Drugs kingpin awaiting deportation to US. The source alleged that Robert's father, Esmel Robertson, was forced to hand over acres of land to settle
drugs debt.
His son drug debt.
So let me ask you something now, serious people. When them man come out now and put up people picking about Wanted Wednesday, I mean some people say you want for me to you know so I shit too. Because when you move off of anything, this is how the FBI work. If you want to study real crime, them try to pluck out the whole group. Yeah. You understand? Yes. Them try to pluck out that 3 people up here, statutory declaration, 4 years. What happened to Andrew? So why them tell me, remember, you know, him are the chief servant. And when them come out with 3 other people and appear them statutory declaration, me want to see Andrew Holness. Me know why you tell me no want watch TV, me know why you about no constant nobody. Them fi fuck off. TV dirty thinking, Jay. Only fi argue about Andrew Holness. If them say that you say about if Andrew Holness not paid, it not declare. Don't show me nothing. So you leave Andrew Holness for the Prime Minister. And I show me some other people. Me no work so. Me no work so. So only that talk about Andrew Holness right now. You should have come out every day and beat him and say, no, you should have stepped down a long time. You have destroyed the country. Me no want to see nothing. Oh, you have dirty Orius, Crab, Dr. Crab. As a national security minister, where the money laundering and all kind of things that mix up in everything. Remember them have him DEA, see you know. Or you have this as a national security minister. Or you have criminal as national security minister. Yeah? That the ribs, big up yourself. See? Or you have criminal as a national security minister. Where the international world look back. Eh? And now we put it out. Mr. Robert's name, Roberts, yes, hey, look on the party. Let me tell you that you not PNP, them that dig down PNP long time. That for change. That for change. I run with them nastiness, yeah. Eh? Eh? All them do is put out PLI, them are shit. Or if you have them people here, but a little you to call him name. Look at. So you have this. I mean, I see the police put dirty thinking crap on Wanted Wednesday. And pick him up because him for them as long as club in them present. Yeah? And in them company. Jamaica is a criminal force. As long as crab in the present, yeah, you know pick him up, but all crab not the pan Wanted Wednesday. Eh? Him should have the pan Wanted every day. Eh? But this now, this, I love to do all of these things, smuggle everything and then turn our a minister. Jamaica want to wake up. Want to wake the hell up. Wake the hell up. This is shit. Me no want hear from crab, me no respect crab a shit. Me want people who me can look up on. Yeah, no, pan a serious note. Yeah, me want people who can look up on, me can motivate me. Them can motivate me, you know. Them are shit. Them the more Jamaica. Them are destroy Jamaica and them go now and I try dismantle the same agency for all them accountable. Yeah? You can't respect for them, yeah. Then you can't be no justice minister and no national security minister. But for here, we're going and them run criminal enterprise. This is shit. Yeah? You can't have them. Look here. People remember how we write them thing here. Look here. Money laundering. Look who in a Manila and Kingpin, look at. Say a James Roberts name that way, you know. Them is the international disgrace, not another word. Not another word. Them are not us national disgrace. Them that got them this. Look on the name will come up to now. Look on the name. Shaheen Robinson. Hey people, you know so JLP is a criminal organization. Shaheen were dead. Remember me talk to look at. You know why you about Shaheen? You know why you about Shaheen Robinson? You about them? And come. Remember call my people with the right so. Look at me, I call people with the right so right now. Now I show them some skill. Look at. Remember call people with the in this. We're not afraid for chat. Yeah? Oh, you have this is a criminal organization, you know. Yo, my brother. Bola.
Yo.
Yeah, man. Me have to call you, sir, you know.
Yo, my brother.
Yeah, me have to call you, man. Me have to call you, brother. Now, them around Jamaica, Andrew and the Miniman, them will mash up the place. Them two Chinese one, then them put the next Chinese one guy and feed. You know, so them man are out hard do. Me I look on Shiny Robinson, but them say she in a drug smuggling, and Dr. Club, Orius Cham, right?
Yeah.
You know them people that don't it.
Yeah, man.
The DEA accuse them of this smuggling and thing. Them well, them are gonna use wire tap and use them thing. Anything like this a real thing? But the drugs and thing, but them are smuggling and everything?
No, sir.
No, me attack Shiny Robinson, me attack. And crap. Yeah. Them that do drugs.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Give me a look around about that.
Me see them my boy named Dido, you know. See, and a mix up in a, you know, so the big one involved and things. She usually collect money off overseas guy come get them man and thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Crab did it too.
Crab, I don't know me know him from, man. I don't know me know him, you know. It mix up in everything, you know.
So all them have as a national security minister. Under the wanted Wednesday.
I don't want to know. All them have them boy that security minister.
That's why I have people like you come out and talk, you know, cause them man, you understand? Yes. You understand? Them man are not supposed to be no security minister in the first place. And then him a general secretary of the party. It's a criminal party.
Yeah, it surprised me to see all them boy that turn security minister. It surprised me. I tell you, honest truth, a criminal that. Then the police force knows him a criminal. Morgan and them boy that knows him a criminal, and so the whole of them mix up in a crime and drug related thing, you know. Yeah.
But this bad though.
It's bad, man. Bad, man.
This bad.
We can't show the country go. But the youth them are dead.
And I him kill the youth them now. That's why I have to talk to people like you. The man here, him name Scalp and Stone Crusher gang too, you know. I remember I talk to the people from Mobile where them work for this guy, you know.
Involved in all gun crime, gun thing, man. I'm the leader for the Mobile, you know, man. You know, the gangster thing, you know. A dangerous boy, you know, but I see that a normal little drunk for that, you know.
So I'm for be a deputy prime minister for your country, I want to burn him out. They have to burn him.
The prime minister don't know about him, man.
We know him no good neither.
Yeah, he's not different from him too. I know it's a gangster too, you know. Use a fire shot and keep a fuck as polish down too, you know. You know, see, you know, new days that come up, you know. You need to mix up, you know.
Oh.
All of them mix up in a big man. And the worst set of government never set the blood because I was bad criminal in it.
But them are criminal in front of people face. And then I behave like them are smart. Yeah, that hurt me, you know. These are international people put out this with them. With them name with money laundering, Shaheen Robinson. Same name right there, some people. See him, they're not my word.
You see, a boy like him, never trouble here.
Me not see my travel. Can't travel.
Never yet.
Oh, if you ever a deputy prime minister, them can't go nowhere, brother.
He can't go nowhere. There must fix it mixed up with that crime
Eh?
and drug related thing, but that's it.
And you put him for run our country.
And you put
Eh?
him
Then
in
when me look now,
country.
yes. Then me hear say the police one way down there, you know, him a running belly the other day. Some police from the station I tell me say him belly running up.
Yeah.
You tell the one they call him name there. Yeah. He never work say a week, brother.
Yeah.
Can sit down and watch, you know. Watch that. You watch, but and police down there say, yeah. Thunder.
You get big poach in the police thing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it surprised me. It surprised me, man. Then, boy, I don't know my country, I ain't bad, sir, but it must be a change one day, you know?
Yeah, because them man them too be a face. Them if you want a clean Jamaica, oh, if you put wanted with that about criminal, and then you want dirty thinking, come and tell people about the police to shoot the youth, them and don't carry them in. And adapt the police, them adapt no and do.
Yeah, him that boy, you know. I'm mobile him running up to my family, I'm mobile, you know, and the man, them tell me that him a criminal that. You know, see it.
No, you have family all over them, man. They know you too, you know,
Yeah, man.
see you make them better.
My family tell one of the wickedest criminal that down there, so man, too. They like a gang thing down there, you know. See, you look a boy, them down there, they give them gun and that.
Them tell me, man. Tell me all you to them. Them tell me, man.
They might tell you.
Yeah.
Dangerous boy, I'm in general, man. Me never say a government for the years me I grew up in Jamaica, the worst government ever see.
Yeah.
And the head of it are criminal. The head of it are key.
Yes.
You see, the head of it. And them bringing scamming thing, you know. And them create scamming thing, you know. You see.
But me I say all the people them take them people here and put the one dirty thinking Queenie when them go down there, so the man them tell me where they run them to. He come there with him cowboy boot, I must say 2 jeans pants and thing and them carry me on and you know make him go and wow. And then him get up back now, I'm sure enough of them bad face. Then the little one them don't have no use down there. Come off for them, you know. Yes, yeah. You can remember him have a mouth if he climb, you know. That piece of shit. And then him run out with him, they could nasty mouth. He come out and run out from people, you know. With the people them down there, the woman them down there, if they take him a take. You understand? Him a take it enough. Eh? You understand?
You know we say the whole of them are criminal and thief.
Yeah, them for go away.
Job.
Yeah.
All of them mix up in a hard job. You know that.
Me know, man. So you can't have a criminal government and I go like them a decent smarty brother.
Yeah,
them for government.
You know.
Eh?
Them are not see it, man, them are criminal.
Yeah.
Them are sell gun to. The whole of them. I have had some mercy there with police down there to do the crime. And then send them out to a murder the youth them and kill the youth and place gun on them.
Yeah. That criminal thing they with them have. And bullet you. And we have to stop this now. It will stop. Them have to get mad. Jamaica, you have to get up, you know. Yeah.
It should stop, man. It should stop.
Yeah.
Jamaican people will rise up one and rise up against them, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I listen to me talk about this brother that is blogger brother that overseas. That's the PP government ever come in power.
I box him one under film nasty. See what I'm for do? When I'm attack them thing, them for just identify where I'm there. Don't talk, cause you feel tough. Just identify where you're there with what overseas and chat. Get a piece of shit. Go away, man. That man for see man box him down. Him a shit. Him for go away, man. Yeah, anytime you remember, you know, anytime you find them coming off them mouth, so you know say them a shit, you know. Yeah?
Yeah, you mean some luggage people are going
yes.
to them,
you know. You know say my shit. Yeah, but you know what? Them that shit, man. Yeah, as somebody might look for car feed me and say, oh man, I make Holness. Holness, them a pirate. The man them start dig down, brother. The man them start dig down now. The agency for hold them accountable. Remember, so the man them the man them kill the people them are Eventide home, you know. A jail P do it, you know.
Yeah,
run by Siaga. Remember Queenie did that, you know.
Yeah,
Colonel
man.
Charles round them too, you know. Mike Henry round them, you know. Cougar, she did, you know. So you see the one of them for charge of treason. Them know what them plan. So when them send the little foot soldier, them can't go send me, they pull the you know, can't. Dead man, them did about it too, you know. Yes? So the one of them what they so you hold them and you charge them for crime against humanity. Them not supposed to be no MP in Jamaica, them for fuck off.
Yeah, you mean?
Drop them, hey, them for go away.
We have to clean up the police force. That's the first thing we have to do.
Yes.
That's good for our country. So the police force is corrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then no, you know, see, and then go on the road and beg a taxi man a money and give him to a whole bag of ticket on them.
And that's a stop.
These are criminality.
This is a criminal party. Yeah? And I'm not too worried about it. And the world know, you know. But when we see the CIA come out, and let go this, I'm going to put up this for my screen. With them nasty people. I'm going to put up this for my screen. I try to know this hurt me, cut me to the core, you know. This cut me to the core, brother. Now play something, you know. Look on this now. This are all people then. And forget power. This look on this. Oh God, man. Look at the people them do. Let me stop this. Want to read that. On May the 20th, 1980, 153 women, many destitute and with physical disabilities were burned to death. Burn them to ashes.
Yeah, man.
In a massive fire which destroyed the Eventide home, located at Slipen Road in St. Andrew, where they resided. The early morning fire spread rapidly through the mainly wooden building. Oh God, man, this are they doing a Siago and the minions. Don't just blame the CIA, because the CIA put it out. I'm going to play them. JLP kill these people. Because you have to make Mandela look bad. You know what Mandela do? He have Jamal to teach them to read and write before he even dead. Them have to stop him. This party is a piece of shit party. With evil intent. So when Andrew talk about dark there, I show him the dark there. This is what them do to our people. Number one, them shouldn't hey, them for go, you know. Them for go away. Can you imagine? No for one of the writers, I don't know if you know, so I want a granny. I want a great granny them born up in this.
I know it's a good man, you know. But I know it's just a simple blood clot criminal, you know. A long time of the crime, you know.
Them are evilness.
Yeah.
You understand? This are evilness. After the skip out, I'm going to play it. Look at, when you look on this. Tell me if this look good. These are the hands of the JLP. Look at. Most of the structure, I see people there. Look at them want to ask people. And people, remember, you know, just think about what I tell you. Them are people. Them granted they're full of, you see, and that people carry fat. So when you're born, can you imagine? You have, it's like oven this. You know where you use breadfruit and you use wood fire or that burn. Now you're inside and a most wooden structure. Look how the wood them burn down. And that catch you can move and them lock you and them use a jelly. Burn on the place fast and kill over 153. Just to get power. These germs. And nobody them not charge them for this. I say I got to run there. Remember America come out with this now, you know. And I tell you what them do, you know. Me I gonna play that now. Look on this. And this piece of shit that pose about choose Jamaica. We never go to prison for this. Oh God, man. Turn down flat. Look at. Oh God, man. Eh? Look at this, man. And then in come there, watch it. And this, man. Look on this. Oh God, man. Eh?
Yeah, man. The people that run there, not a little people, them, you know. Them sell out market, you know.
Yeah.
rice and peas, you know. It's a belly government, you know.
That's the government. Look on this, man.
The boy named Crabman, one of them wicked boy. Don't take the boy that's normal.
Yes.
Don't take it normal. See man that smile on him face and a boy like him innocent. A criminal. And
26
drug dealer.
yeah.
Dangerous
Oh
drug
God,
dealer,
man.
bro.
Hey. Brother, I truly don't know my feet cut up inside. These are the same people, Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness always I send me back out. Do you think the PMP destroy? No, I want to destroy the place.
Yeah, man, a wicked boy.
Eh? Want to destroy the place and destroy our people then. And them kill out over 8 members, you know. We have a black road out of East Kingston, you know. Me I tell you this, you know. Every road have a black with all debris, all car and thing, you know. Because them drop letters say them want 20 man and 20 woman. Them are go around and shoot people. Yeah? And then when them want, you know, they make it mix up. Where I say roads are good. Them a make it mix up like at the PMP attack them. PMP not attack you. PMP not power. Yeah? You understand? Yeah, man. These old people, you see me I talk about? You destroy them. And you still talk about that there where you call this. JP no good for Jamaica, none at all.
None at all.
Then him send out some million the other day, you know. You see when them do this? And this alone them doing a people. Let me show you something else for them do. Let me tell you the people them danger. Let me show you this. Who you think do this? Look on this now. Let me show you who the hey. When them are destroy, them ravage, them destroy the whole place, you know. Then they do this to people. Look on this. Look on this. Not a set of people you want to hear from. Them are shit. Look on your screen. Look on a wicked act what them do again, people. Look here. Let me move this. Look on your screen. Who you think nearly destroy? Who you think destroy him? Who you think shoot Bob Marley? Them shoot Bob Marley too, you know, and him wife, you know, and shoot other people, you know. If you just get the power, yeah? This is what them do. And them same one I worship, them a kill all artists. Me don't know how artists pick up for them, you know. Anything pick up for them an artist, them a shit. Yeah. Real artists now pick up for them, yeah. Them shoot Bob Marley. Straight from out of Tivoli, the other come from. Because hear this now. Hear why them shoot him now. You remember my movie with Mandy, you know? And the man come sit, sing, oh, what a rat race. Remember I put up the word a rat race. Yeah? The man said when the cats are weird, the mice will play on political violence in the city, yeah. Yeah? And don't mix up Rasta and SSA, because Rasta now work for no CIA rat race. Him they run Bob Marley. They run Michael Mandy, so him know. And they tell him no, so a CIA work. Them shoot him. Them nearly kill him. Sent from them headquarters. Get used by CIA. Not my saying. So when them they attack, them are the wickedest piece of shit me see on the face of the earth. Me can't respect them and them. And I talk about that, they PMP mash up this. When the germs, you know. Eh?
All Bama know say I go at the show, you know.
I am. Of course.
The top shower leader here about shower party, him run shower party.
I am, of course. I am.
They say, well, Bama not even know that him are the leader of the shower party.
Yeah. So me play the document, the little thing where them put out with the CIA and all them burn on Eventide. Them nearly kill Bob Marley. He might forget himself out of Jamaica. Yeah? Because them worried. I have something with them when they must say them worried about Bob Marley, but he must sing, you know. Them put it out too, you know. Whereas them reach the people, them, so them have to get rid of him. But remember, you know, CI don't put down them hand on the ground. Them use people from in your own country. Yeah? Yes. I have their quarter for evil. So every time them talk about go back in the past, I go back in this. These are the nice people. These are people, them stand at nothing for this tribe of people, and then PMP not say nothing, so them blame PMP all the time. Oh, they mash up place. Una kill 150 odd people, woman, old people. feeble people for us to power. When they shoot bad man, they told is a piece of shit. You understand? When a garbage. Look on this now, CI. Look on this. Look on this.
About Lewis Wolf and his journalistic publications. Who is Lewis and what has he been doing over the years, and why is the government so outraged by him?
Well, his background is it's thoroughly legitimate, standard, if you will, journalism. He was assigned for a couple of years in Manchester, writing for a couple of prominent news organizations.
Manchester, England?
Yes, Manchester, England. And eventually made his way through London back to the United States, where he gravitated to a scrutiny of the CIA and the intelligence community, watching the revelations of the Church Committee, information that he had come across in his research, some of which he had published as part of news stories previously, other parts of which he was not permitted to publish by the nature of the press establishment. And so he put together with Bill Schaap and Ellen Ray the Covert Action Information Bulletin, whose function was to focus on the intelligence organizations of the United States and discuss and expose in a perfectly legitimate way the covert action activities of the CIA principally, as well as the other intelligence organizations. I believe they formed that in about 1976 and have been in Washington since, publishing stories of true stories. Their quality, their standards of journalism are exceedingly high. That bulletin is distributed in the State Department, and it's sold out the first morning that it's put on the stands in the State Department newsstands. They also publish in that bulletin the names of CIA agents and where they are now, as they're assigned and reassigned about the world. I believe that in very recent months they have ceased the policy of publishing names because the controversy is so hot, and they would just as soon... And also, it's never been their intention to break the law. They've made that clear from the outset. Bill Schaap is the brother, he is a highly competent attorney, and is the brother of a top sportscaster in New York City. He is a very articulate man himself and has testified to the Senate many times against the names of Agents Bill, for example, and defending what he and Lew Wolf are doing. And after his testimony, many times senators have come up and shaken his hand and said, I disagree with you, but you certainly make your case for the legitimacy of what you're doing very well.
Let's take a look at some of the things which Lewis Wolf had to say, and we'll let you comment ever so often on this, okay? What, in the years that you've been publishing it, do you think are some of your most significant revelations? Are there some stories that even shocked you?
Well, I think one of the big stories that we were able to document in some detail was the whole scope of CIA activities, similar to what the CIA did in Chile, and which was documented by the Senate Select Committee, was the whole covert action program in Jamaica in between 1976 and 1980. And we did a great deal of research in
people not follow nobody. Because 72, 73, 74, 75, it would have 76, them start them shit for you. Tell me, I tell you this. Yeah? So when I talk about that, and remember the JLP do the damage. Not the CIA fund and bring the gun and do what and bring the jelly, but them do the damage, them do the destruction. See
to that. And we discovered in many ways, a very similar program, almost a classic model that was followed along the lines of what they did in Chile, including three major categories: military, paramilitary activity, the use of propaganda in the media, and the third.
I know them use the media. Propaganda in the media, I know. That's why them come. That's why you have man in the wilderness. Them can't go around me about ya. You understand? You understand? Them are fascists. I have to defeat fascists. Yeah, man.
Third one, which was economic warfare, using the multilateral organizations, the International Monetary Fund and others, to withhold loans which had been promised to the Jamaican government. Yeah. This is one example.
What are a couple more of the details of that? You particularly mentioned those first to examples of actual paramilitary activity.
Well,
the CIA was involved.
The paramilitary, what them a do? CIA train them, and them use it against your people, and them kill 889 of our people. Them, you know, CIA them. You have to defend yourself. So them a try to twist it about gunman on both sides. You have to defend yourself. Them do the attacking. Hear this now, paramilitary, hear this.
Involved in Jamaica.
There was a fire, for example, that took place in Jamaica of an old people's home. I think 150 old and infirmed.
What this man was 150? We left in our yard, them 153. Him know, and him know about the fire. Remember in the Jamaica and this, no? This documented from the 80s. Yeah, again, people.
I was involved in Jamaica.
There was a fire, for example, that took place in Jamaica of an old people's home. I think 150 old and infirmed women, many of them blind, were living in this home. And as it turned out, the place burned down in the space of about 8 minutes, 7 or 8 minutes. It was discovered that the phone wires had been cut and that the exits had all been blocked. Even those who could see their way out could not get out. That the means by which the fire was set was the use of a petroleum jelly, which was unavailable in Jamaica. This was one indication, among others, that there was outside.
You also say about them, you know, say, and bushrat them, them forget charge, no better. All them turn MP in our place. All them piece of shit, yeah. The whole of them were in there from the 70s and early, them forget charge, you know, same way, you know.
Them forget charge, yes, man.
Brother, them forget charge. Let me play about this. Yeah? People, this document, you see the interview, yeah, the document are from 1982. Saga in a power. Them do this, it just release that we can see it now. Yeah? All right. Tell me, I tell you this.
Living in this home, and as it turned out, the place burned down in the space of about 8 minutes, 7 or 8 minutes. It was discovered that the phone wires had been cut and that the exits had all been blocked. Even those who could see their way out could not get out. That the means by which the fire was set was the use of a petroleum jelly, which was unavailable in Jamaica. This was one indication, among others, that there was outside help. Why would the CIA, you might ask, why would the CIA want to murder 150 old women? It was because it was an effort, part of a very large-scale effort to discredit the government in Jamaica, which was at the time headed by Michael Manley, the Prime Minister. There were images produced of Michael Manley.
They want to discredit, man. They say, burn down, you kill 150 of them, man. This are them wicked. And them use agreeing to me play back.
That the means by which the fire was set was the use of a petroleum jelly, which was unavailable in Jamaica. This was one indication, among others, that there was outside help. Why would the CIA, you might ask, why would the CIA want to murder 150 old women? It was because it was an effort, part of a very large-scale effort to discredit the government in Jamaica, which was at the time headed by Michael Manley, the Prime Minister. There were images produced of Michael Manley in the media, in the Daily Gleaner, which was the newspaper which the United States, through the CIA, helped to support. And there is a good deal of evidence of that. There were images of Michael Manley showing a death mask. I mean, it was his face which had been somehow made to look like a death mask, although it was pretending to be a photograph of him. And there were many ways to try and discredit him. This is very, very similar, in fact, to what the CIA did to try and discredit Salvador Allende in Chile. If you remember, Richard Nixon instructed the CIA in a meeting which was in 1970 in the White House, and there was a document in the Senate report which is reprinted, and he said, "Make the economy scream." Those were his words. And that's, of course, what the CIA proceeded to do in Chile, and that's what they also did in Jamaica.
They also furnished a lot of munitions and assistance to the terrorist squads that were going around killing people in the cities and also in the countryside in Jamaica as well.
That's correct.
Well, John, you had a trip down to Jamaica, and you saw a lot of these things about Jamaica with your own eyes, right?
Yes, indeed. A very moving, a very interesting trip to me to see a target country at a time in the height of a CIA operation when I was completely outside. So there's no way that I could see the problem that journalists have always had when the U.S. government was targeting on a country in a situation, trying to destabilize it, overthrow or manipulate the elections or whatever, of trying to figure out what's going on when you don't have access to all of the flow of cables and the discussions in National Security Council meetings and whatnot for the planning. I observed that from published information, the CIA station there was quite large for that size of a country. It was huge, in fact. It was bigger than any station I knew of in Africa, although Jamaica was a fairly small island with 2 million people. That's typical of when the CIA has got a big operation going in a place. They beef up the station and beef up the offices back stateside. The tone and flow of articles in the Gleaner was, of course, as Lou says, definitely a chapter out of Chile or a chapter out of the Angolan operation. Every indication of a massive CIA operation going to destabilize the government, to make the economy scream. And in that case, I would say that probably someone got promoted for that one, probably several people.
Because Manley was run out of office.
Because it worked.
By a legitimate
without a scandal, without an assassination, without the things that have caused the CIA so much grief, Manley, a champion of social democracy, of giving the people a piece of the pie, was thrown out of office, and an arch-capitalist was put in office. And again, there was minimal adverse publicity. Lew Wolf and the others were studying the situation and did publish about what was going on, but it was not published in the New York Times and the Washington Post, and the big television networks didn't do studies on it, primarily because even if the journalists of the big organs knew what was happening and might have wanted to, they really just, because of the secrecy, couldn't get the truth about what the United States was doing. One interesting thing was that the effectiveness of the liars in our government, you know, the duplicity. When we formed the CIA, we committed our leaders to having two policies, as Lou says, the rhetoric, the public statements, and the truth about what United States policy is. So an interesting measure of presidents is how effectively they lie. Interesting discussions that occur inside the CIA is about lying. Would you lie? You know, you're the DDO and you're going to testify to the Senate, and it's serious discussions. Are you going to lie? Because if you do, it's perjury and there's a chance you could go to jail, and yet, you know, the organization expects you to lie. President Carter was one of the most effective liars I have ever watched on television and through the media. As a poker player, man, I would never go up against that man. He could look at that camera and say things that obviously he knew were completely and totally false. And I would study his expression and I could detect nothing except occasionally a little wisp of a smile that wasn't consistent with what he was saying, like he thought it was funny. But one of his more classic
tick, actually.
Yeah, well, the smile that I was referring to wasn't that. It was just a kind of like he was repressing a grin, like he thought it was funny. How he rationalized these things, I don't know, but one of his most conspicuous lies was when he sat down with Manley just a few weeks before the elections in Washington and told him face to face that the CIA, don't have the CIA doing anything to destabilize you or your government. We have no such program going, when obviously he did. And he pulled it off to the point where even Manley was troubled. Very effective liars.
Right. You see, that's why it's good, you know. What we do first in study. Them can't treat me. Them evil to the country. When we hear them say choose Jamaica, we choose Jamaica. We don't adapt with them, you know. So them pick out some calculated word. But you notice, the woman lose her leg and them use the government now, the money from the government, them open something new and give Shia first leg when thousands and hundreds of thousands of people lose leg. How much years before? We're struggling right now. You give a little piece of thing first. You don't get from the JLP. Them turn around, them shoot bad Marley, them burn down Eventide home and kill enough of our granny. And enough of these old people. Blood dip on them shoulder. Crab. I've done this, so how much thing them do drug smuggling. These are criminal, it's a criminal organization people. Them not different from Fatah and them people there in a Middle East. Them worse. Them that fight for your cause. Them wanna just kill you because of power.
Yo, weird.
Yes.
Mr. Siaga and Jim Brown and come a Barbican, you know.
Yes.
And a beer gun come out of the vehicle they were driving and a beer rascal killer them around them. So the head of the government are corrupted. Yeah, we back them off.
Yes.
See? And we have to send the Bingo White. I even have to come cool off them put to them to come to rob box and them things. Mr. Siaga with my one eye. See, beer gun, Jim Brown and the whole of them. You ever used to them 39, they did it with me. You see, beer junglist around me. We have to ease them off. And a beer gun, the boy them come up to the vehicle. So no man can't tell them out. You have the head of CIA, you know, and the head of shower Posse. See?
I am a work with CIA in Jamaica, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. You understand? But where Andrew don't notice, you know, because from the other day we have to beat them with the real truth. And then we go back to the 60s now. You see when them are, then we go back right now, we leave and go back into the 60s, right? You see when them are Trim Rasta in a 63, kill them out, take land. Them evil. By 68, Walter Rodney, them expel him out of Jamaica because they matter about black consciousness. That a Shira. So everything, see what Andrew do to people them now, they rob up the country, them do everything that's bad, and then compose. We know that with them, brother. You understand?
I lift up the passport, you man fly with them foreign. Lift up the passport.
Yes.
Yeah. I was waiting to kill American, and also American step in, you know.
Yeah, man.
You understand me? I 800 people did in America too, they know what they, you know. And them start brand Jamaica's yardy, you know. We don't know bomb buckler yardy,
Jamaican.
Yeah.
Like a some yard boy.
Yardy.
You
understand me?
You understand? Them dangerous. So, and they know when I ramp with them, because them dangerous. You understand?
And them new set of police, them young set of police, them are mercenaries.
That them are do?
Yeah, them are killing innocent youth that have plant gun on them.
Yes.
You kill your black brother and your black sister. For what reason? If them are the crime, that's different. But you don't kill people like that. You hold a man with a gun and you can't bring me. You bring me and make him pay him penalty.
Yes.
Money execute him. You know, see it? And everything is about shootout and this and that. The commissioner of police are one drunk out to him power. He worse than the next one that they did it to blood clot.
Him a nastiness too, remember who put him in there? Him a real police.
Yeah, man.
Him a nastiness. So what they try to do, they might try to trick the people them because Andrew do so much corruption. He's afraid when them lose now everything are exposed. But you're not afraid when you lose, you're not going to lose. You can't win. You could have given, and you're them fool. I mean, I calculate it and tell it for them. So then they might use them labor commentator. Then they put out some either green poll. Them say, and decided, there is nothing undecided. If you are in a country, brother, if you are in a country, if you did good and you are in a country, and you did 2/3, or people are be undecided, to decide for you, the ruling party. That means you're not doing something right. There is no undecided. Because if you do something right, everybody will be that say, yeah man, go and fix up the place. If not do nothing, them rob the money. And then we know say them a criminal and a PR them do. Me a expose them. Me no ramp. I remember I don't me just ready to turn it up, you know. Me rather not sleep 24 hours. Cause me a real sword, hey. Them a punk, you know. Me now make them trick with people around them a shit. Them a shit. Them for go away, man. You understand? The man take all kind of garbage, all kind of queer looking piece of shit and fling in at that. Yeah, and I come treat people like them better than anybody. Them are done too, you know. Yes. Criminal them, man. Turn them in a millionaire and feel say, I could give them a black tank and we'll get them vote, and in 5 years we'll give them something again, give them some little chicken. People and some people for live. Man, they never do that in the 70s, brother. Now, sister, never do it. He makes sure to survive. That's why I'm coming with housing trust. And you must know him that if not do not wrong, you know. Because when you look on that, you know, housing trust now it a balance the budget. Yeah, 11.8 billion every year. And that depend auto. You understand? And things like that where you do it beneficial to every Jamaican somewhere or the other. You can say yes. This achievement for Jamaica. They not do none. They make all high school they dance right now. Andrew Holness was the education minister and him rob up the place. Him a big dirty thinking Queenie. And him gone back at 190 years and forgot him great grandpapa Charles Warmington. Ben slave. Him raped them, he was a slave man. I'm sorry I couldn't go back to the past and sink the ship. Then he would have this with a save a lot of little one. From climbing mountain, forget a little fear for go school. We have saved enough for the little one them. Nobody who know that they are piss on them foot.
True, man. Them blood clot.
Enough for the people them pick me that save. When great grandfather Charles Warmington used to give him a take back. And they have to climb the mountain, that piece of shit. He's not supposed to be no member of no parliament. He is a piece of shit. You understand? See? And then after, you know, people, let me show you the next thing. Let me show you the next thing so them not good. Remember, you know, them have the people that kill out Jamaica. And they can show you, them tell you, say, all the drugs move out of the place. When you look now, think they come in and swear in. When they swear in, they invite Siaga, the first one who got the White House, Reagan. And then make the killer them come in at the state. You know what the killer them do? The killer them a killer of the people them in 1980. And the Siaga, him let them go into the state now. You know what them go over there go do? Make us show you what them do. I'm going to show you how them did club it. Look here. Not my word. Look here. Look on this. This is what them go do over there.
1984, 5 people are executed in a Miami crack house. One, a pregnant woman, was found in a praying position as if pleading for her life.
I'm going to move this. Move this. This is what them go do, people. I'm going to put up at this now. This is what them go do over there.
Was the handiwork of Jamaican posses that killed 1,400 people around the nation during the...
You hear much people them kill? Hear much people them go kill? Look what them know as. Remember I documented and me I said nothing. Round here so we know how down and take off nothing. See? Look on these people.
In late 1984, 5 people are executed in a Miami crack house. One, a pregnant woman, is found in a praying position as if pleading for her life. Investigators charge this slaughter was the handiwork of Jamaican posses that killed 1,400 people around the nation during the 4-year investigation. Among arrests that began yesterday were 34 members of the Miami-based Shower Posse, so named because they rained bullets on their enemies.
So, before you listen this, them yeah, this I want to know. Because somebody said them born 74, so them never even realize. Remember now we have said these things. When they matter about that there, these same people, when they make them go in there so, because them win war now, you know, them kill off for people them. So America, them never knows if you let them in there with the same drugs and everything. Them are kill them kill over 1,400. One of the deadliest Posse. Them kill more than that. Oh no, at the time, this when them do this, you know, this is 1984, you know. Yeah. This is when them go over there. This is about 85, 86, in the 90s. Them kill more than that, you know. This is when them just reach. Remember 80, them one by 81, and think them get them out and send them over there, you know. And by them reach 1,400 gone. Because them kill 1,800, 1,800 and add. So when them go over there, them now go continue with the killing. Them continue. and go and push them drugs. Still them start crack down upon them. Just secure in a space of no time, them carry the bloodletting over there. See
In late 1984, 5 people are executed in a Miami crack house. One, a pregnant woman, is found in a praying position as if pleading for her life. Investigators charge this slaughter was the handiwork of Jamaican posses that killed 1,400 people around the nation during the 4-year investigation. Among arrests that began yesterday were 34 members of the Miami-based Shower Posse, so named because they rained bullets on their enemies.
These people are absolutely the most vicious organized crime group in the United States today.
We're getting some innocent people getting killed as a result of the existence of these organizations.
Federal, state, and local agencies in 21 cities around the nation are serving 435 warrants. The violations include murder, drug trafficking, and illegal weapons. 91 warrants in South Florida include 70 in Broward and fewer than 10 in Dade, while the Immigration Service is searching for 20 illegals imported from the slums of Jamaica, where the violent posses originated. Authorities say the posses are so evasive, a multi-agency task force called Rum Punch 2 had to be formed.
To go out and arrest large numbers of people who have been escaping because of the lack of resources and manpower.
But more than half of those scheduled to be arrested are still at large. Among those, the head of the Shower Posse, Vivian Blake. If convicted, Blake faces 390 years in prison and a $15.5 million fine for his role in the Shower Posse.
The Shower Posse is the largest posse of some 40 that are presently active in the United States.
The 62-count Shower Posse indictment unsealed in Miami today shows just how organized and violent the Jamaican drug gangs can be. In fact, after arresting only a handful of those they were looking for in South Florida, authorities say they seem to have just packed up and left as if they knew we were coming.
The police themselves could be afraid because they don't, give you the protection. If you give them, they tell everybody that you did it anyway. So this is what black people say, well, we're not going to get involved because we're not going to get no protection.
Because of what's occurring in the crack movement, the drug feuding, and the efforts by Jamaicans to take over some areas, you see more violence and innocent people being shot.
Just because they want to make some money.
So I'll say something to them now. So, 2 things I say to them, right? The shower labor right where them I use. Where say shower people with bullet and kill people. Man, they say power to the people, them want to rhyme, them come say shower. That's a goddamn thing them shouldn't even use, brother. Shower not something where you should even use. A shower you with gunshot and bullet and sell drugs. So me love when them use it, that for sure say them still in them gang and everything. And this is how wicked they make them people a bit. That when them go up there, the evilness in them must sell drugs, them just assassinate people all over the place. Shower Posse. And then you have the leader still about for the shower labor, right? Shower. Eh? All them run a country. Eh? These are nastiness. Well, them they kill a lot, but see, you see it? Them take them, Them take them. And then give them the feet because remember, when you start drenching our blood, what you think them are going to do? Them go up there and drench in more blood. And remember them killing enough time more than that, This are just 84. Remember, 80 bloody election, so by 81, 82, them get them out there. And them start them foolishness. So by 84, when them ready to take out some of them gone all over the place, them spread already, And by 84, them kill over 1,400 over that. In the state. Remember them leave devastation in Jamaica too, Yeah. And you hear the party itself, them say shower labor right. Shower labor right. No good. So when them go back and talk about, like how me hear that part father-in-law come and talk about Norman Mandley. That was lie, Like in Ghana 102 years. What a lie. And like we don't know, we know we history. We have it. Remember me document them thing about me have them. Let me like have them and going through them. And we see the evilness of these guys. And them are going like them want to Jamaica again. Cannot work. Every time them go back in a history, me I show them the real. This is the history I know. On a piece of shit. When they destroy the place already, we're not gonna make it happen again. When me see Andrew Holness run out, that's why I'm rushing him now. And tell like by Michael, man, them destroy now when they destroy the place. And about now Eventide want to kill all people, want to do anything for power. When a nasty piece of shit. Yes? I'm gonna say anything. I'm gonna say that little dirty nasty face when you run out. Yes. I use reverse psychology. Dirty thinking, war tag. Yeah, what war tag put out there, so when it make no sense. Yeah. Hear this.
It is as clear as day. Even the blind can see through the PNP. They are operating as though they own Jamaica.
No, the PNP no in a power, you know. And this big piece of things, Andrew Holness, you can't pay, look on him. Yes. That way full up in our brain, you know, now make it work good. It's blind that the blind can't see that the PNP, you know, them own Jamaica. That don't make no sense. The government are going like them own Jamaica. See? This a piece of shit that makes sense. Eh? Yeah, man. See, him get it too, and him they get it.
They are operating as though they hold a title.
Him a one of them will get it. That me tell you, say them was part of the shower Posse. Them a part of it to destroy Jamaica. That's why him they get citizenship in the too, you know. So the one them a fight and kill off people. Them get citizenship over there. But them kill people. And some of them illegal. That's why I see them come back. Queenie, they did it too, you know.
A lot of people them blood clot kill.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, that little piece of shit, you know. Yeah.
To Jamaica. Now the question that must be asked of the PNP on a day like today is, who died and willed Jamaica to you in the PNP?
Him so stinky. Look here. No, you have the opposition and deal with the government. The government go to the Labour Party now. Work out conference. And this is what I understand with the media houses. Because this is not a conference, this is shit. Eh? You understand? This is shit. Who blind and who die and leave this and that to what? Eh? Look on this. Hear this garbage.
Who died and transferred a title to
Hear
Jamaica
this.
to you as members and supporters of the PNP? Instead of uplifting people and presenting uplifting messages and ideas, the PNP seeks to foment division and destruction.
No, tell me if him fool and dumb and stink one more time. Nobody no stink. This is a garbage. Who died? No, the PNP come talk about Guy Lizard. And him say the PNP are going like them own. When the JLP destroy Jamaica. Eh? Who died and leave will and bitter. That make any sense? Nobody now chat to this piece of shit, you know. But this is what Andrew called him task force. This is the same task force give him 250 achievement. He fool your fart. Me dying for them let it go. Right now wait pan, you know. For rub him out, you know. Andrew Holness. And them big dirty thinking minions. And them me wait pan for about with the 200 hard. This is how him fool. Eh? This is how him a garbage. Eh? Big ass thing, kill off for people them. Man, the one about them in 1976, you know. Yeah? Yeah?
Michael, man, I tell you.
Him tell me about them. Him tell me about the chichi board. I'm at a fan, I play a chichi board. Him tell me about them. Jamaica with a gun, you know. With a shine like a beacon. Wanna make these germs and drunk and fleas and dark shit. Trick, you know. Chuna licky. I keep when I done, man, they say no handout. Uno love handout. But me telling you know, people who have sense and everything more than Uno because you don't like stay dance. You don't want to stay dance. Let them on yourself. Yeah? If I China when they want the whole I want them die in our camp like this. You understand? In our camp. Them when in our camp. I play Monday, 1976. Play 1976, Michael Manley, man. Yeah. I'm going to play 1976, Michael Manley. I'm going to play part 2. I'm playing the part 2. I'm going to see 1. Volume 2. I'm going to play volume 2. Hear this.
Comrade leader then looked at the strategies of the clique.
What did the clique do? First of all, it took final control of the Jamaica Labour Party.
Yes.
And the Jamaica Labour Party is now the instrument and the yo-yo of the clique.
Remember, when you can't just listen this. You hear what them took control that are the PSOJ. Listen.
The comrade leader then looked at the strategies of the clique.
What did the clique do? First of all, it took final control of the Jamaica Labour Party. And the Jamaica Labour Party is now the instrument and the yo-yo of the clique. And the Labour Party of today is not the Labour Party of 30 years ago. It is now the yo-yo of the clique. The second strategy was propaganda.
Up to Manley one way, you know. But you see, that's what me, when I've done the research code. Remember, I'm not my word. Him tell you, him know about them, the propaganda. This is 1976. Them come back in 1980 and get rid of him. Use the shower Posse. Shower Posse. Go up there and shower people with bullet. The same one them kill out with Jamaican. Remember Queenie go up to, you know, him did up there. Me tell you, say, I'm apartheid, him be charged for crime against humanity. Queenie them. Pernell them get them papers too, you know. One of them get them papers after the war, after them kill out the people for seize power. Them is evil. So every time them go back, we remind them how them burn down Eventide, shoot Bad Marley, kill 889 people, the JLP. JLP, destroy for seize power. See, man, they tell you about them 76 when they just start the foolishness. See, John?
And they let loose upon Jamaica the most vicious propaganda this country has ever seen.
Yeah.
You are bombarded day and night with every lie and falsehood.
Yeah.
And they watch to see if you would lose faith. And when you showed them in the by-elections of last year that you were now socialist conscious and aware and beginning the march on the road to building a socialist society, they realized the propaganda had failed. So then we had the third stage of the strategy, which was gunmanship and violence.
Gunmanship and violence. So no man, you have been in power. You look about the people, them. You do the school, you do everything. You do the thing for the people, them. No bastard, and there again, you put in the act, them, put in the thing for benefit for the people, them. Come with the national housing. Come with everything. You know, put two-shift system in 1974. Put the one and put in all these things in play. We never have nobody wipe car glass. When we are going to get glass here, when we are going because we used to go market too, you know. When you go market, you have glass here that's before we reach Coronation. Then place I will say I will lick it down after. Remember him lick it out after, yeah? He will lick it out after him come in, him lick it out, say him a build something else and I know that couldn't done build. See? You just go, the place clean. We never have no hole in our road. Them can't tell me nothing. They mash up the place. But when them do them propaganda, when them love spread, them a try to use it. Remember we go through it, you know. We not allow to spread no more propaganda. We not even destroy Jamaica on a piece of shit, you know. Continue.
And the guns barked and the fires raged.
Yeah, man, they know about the fire, and yet still, this is 76. Them turn the fire to Eventide home and burn it down. You notice, and them can't tell you about Eventide home from 1982, them did that documentary overseas. Because them are burn you out, you know, and them are kill you, you know. Them are use fire and bullet. This is 76 when them are going with them fire, when them attack you with fire and bullet. Show you. Continue. Not my word. That come from man the mouth. You hear this? And then, that's why they come with gun coat and put them under manners.
Last year, that you were now socialist conscious and aware, and beginning the march on the road to building a socialist society, they realized the propaganda had failed. So then we had the third stage of the strategy, which was gunmanship and violence. And the guns barked, and the fires raged, and they hoped that in the bark of the guns and the raging of the fire that you would lose faith and turn back. And you were meant to feel that we could not manage it, and that better you retreat. And then we put the guns and the fire under heavy management. And when they realized that had failed, they now came to the fourth and final assault against us, and that is the squeeze on the economy. The squeeze on the economy. And right now, you understand me plainly. When you talk of economic sabotage, they will say to you, how do you prove it? But I will tell you what the answer is. A man who is asked to expand his business and willfully says, unless you bow to me, I will not expand it. Unless you turn back the progress, I will not expand my business. That man is also guilty of sabotage by willful non-cooperation. And there is plenty of that in Jamaica today. Understand, comrades, if the price of their expanding the business is to turn back the progress and to betray the people and betray the masses, that is a price we will never pay. We will never pay that price. We will never pay that price. We will never pay that price. But let them understand, we ask for the cooperation. But understand, if they will not cooperate, the socialist movement will find other ways to run the industries. Look at what we have lived through. In 1973, we begun to feel the lash of world inflation. The prices for the wheat that you take to make the flour and use the flour to make the bread and the dumpling. All of a sudden, the price go up 5 times. We couldn't do nothing about it except prepare to change the world in time. The oil prices, one lick, raised 4 times. This little country paying out $160 million a year now, more, to buy the same oil. And without the oil, you don't turn on a light, you don't run a truck, you don't start a tractor, you don't move one thing in Jamaica. Them lick us $160 million one time. All we could do is take it. They talk about efficiency. They talk about who can manage the economy. If they had been in power when those things hit us, nothing could have saved us. The only thing that saved Jamaica at that time was one thing that this government did, and that we alone could do, because we alone were willing to fight imperialism. We alone were willing to fight the multinational corporations. We alone were willing to mobilize the bauxite producers of the world. We alone were willing to fight as leaders of the third world. And the thing that saved Jamaica was the bauxite levy. The bauxite levy, which was the use of the sovereign power of a third world nation to put multinational corporations under heavy manners. And that saved us for a couple of years. But then the next blow that came was the blow of the world recession. Because of the crisis in international capitalism, the bauxite market was way down. The sugar price was way down. We took a blow this year alone of the loss of $60 million of revenue, not for our fault, but because of yet another crisis in international capitalism. And we were the victims. The sugar price collapsed as usual, left us losing $25 million of revenue. You talk about management. If we had not the bauxite levies to protect us, even when the production was down, Jamaica would have been bankrupt 2 years ago. And when those things hit us, comrades, you tell me what you would have us do. I remember when I went around Jamaica to you in your tens of thousands, in every parish of Jamaica, and I explained the economic crisis to you. I told you the blow that this little country that had suffered so much before was being asked to endure again. And I remember we put the choice to you, and I, we talked about it together. And I said the choice was simple. We can either look at thousands of children and put them back out. We can take all the schools that are building and stop building them. We can take every feeder road that is being cut for a farmer.
Him cut the one farm road them too, you know. Andrew one is, let me just tell you this. Because the land lease and the road them cut. When you listen to him, you know the kind of work we do. Then we are talking about achievements here. He might talk so. When we up there the stadium, And just this way, I tell about the school, them could have stopped building and put back the kids up because they might build school, they might put. These are the things where you want government to do. They might cut road, they might do all of them vertical road. I ain't cut them. I might do it. And listen, I'm speech to tell you what you know at the time where I do in a 76, when continue to do. Yeah? Listen again.
The sugar price was way down.
Just listen.
We took a blow this year alone.
Yeah.
Socialism. And we were the victims. The sugar price collapsed as usual. Left us losing $25 million of revenue. You talk about management. If we had not the bauxite levies to protect us, even when the production was down, Jamaica would have been bankrupt 2 years ago. And when those things hit us, comrades, you tell me what you would have us do. I remember when I went around Jamaica to you in your tens of thousands, in every parish of Jamaica, and I explained the economic crisis to you. I told you the blow that this little country that had suffered so much before was being asked to endure again. And I remember we put the choice to you, and I, we talked about it together. And I said the choice was simple. We can either look at thousands of children and put them back out.
Yeah.
We can take all the schools that are building and stop building them.
Stop doing it.
We can take every feeder road that is being cut for a farmer and tell the farmer, cut. We said we can take the nutrition programs that are bringing food to thousands of mothers for the first time at last. I said we can stop it, we can cancel it, because world conditions had us in hard times. But I was proud of you, my comrades. In every meeting that I went to, in Port Antonio, Port Maria, Mandeville, Montego Bay, Sablama, Mapen, Santa Cruz, Black River, Spanish Town, all over Jamaica, you came back to your movement with one voice, and you said, no turning back. No turning back. And you charge us to go another way, which was to say, keep the children in their schools, keep the baby milk moving to the mothers, keep the houses building, and ask those that can pay more taxes to pay more. You said, let the nation sacrifice so that the majority may be saved. And I say, God bless you. Trust the masses every time. Trust the masses every time. And so we put on the taxes, not rudely, not in bad temper. We put them on with apology, with courtesy, with explanation. And every Jamaican that cares for this land more than for himself said, you are right, and said, right on. But the clique, oh no, oh no, there was a weeping and a wailing and a gnashing of teeth. Some of them are holler, some are bawl. And the clique suddenly became like a collection of chichibud. Because we went to them We went to the private sector and we said, in the face of this fantastic pressure, help us now out of love of country. And we said, produce now as you have never produced before. We said, produce now as you have never produced before. Because our nation is in a crisis that is not of Jamaica's making. And I say it for some, they have produced as never before. And I say hail to those producers that have produced as never before. But there was another part, the clique, that even though we gave practical, realistic incentives, a whole package of incentives to show that it was more than rhetoric, that it was a real and concrete appeal to produce. They said no. They said the only way we will produce is if you stop talking of socialism. They said the only way we will produce is if you stop having a foreign policy. They said the only way we will produce is if you break your friendship with Cuba. They said the only way we will produce is if you stop meddling in Southern Africa. They said the only way we will produce is if you turn it all back. And when you deliver the people to us, again as we had them before, then we will produce.
Yeah, I'm saying they want the people them to deliver back to them. The dirty thinking place out there. Only for boycott them, you know. Them are shit, you know. Me tell you, you know. Remember, you know, when I look upon them like them a powerhouse. Let me tell you this. If them have billions overhead to deal with in a Jamaica, and you boycott them, 1-2 months, them fall upon them face. Poorer than you. When you start boycott them, make them have manners. We don't need your money, don't you buy them goods and serve and deal with them service system and nobody. Them can't trick we. We don't have to get serious. Band on the belly and get serious. Yeah? I should have if them people in Jamaica just 1%. The whole of them just have 1% of my mind and all me still. None of them don't get disrespect. Everything will wipe out. Everything. You are drop your company. We now buy none from you. We are ban you for life too. You could have changed your name, but just want to know so you would have nothing to do with you. You have to come out of business. Go back shit out of glass. The bigger them is, them easier for fall. Yeah? We know that. Yeah? All right. Yeah, man. Continue.
Go around Jamaica and they say to the people, if you abandon socialism, if you forget equality, if you forget justice, if you forget the struggle of the poor of the world, if you turn your eyes inward while our black brothers are killed and murdered in Soweto, if you make us feel that we, the clique, are in charge again, we will produce, we will open the money bags, and I say to them, the masses of Jamaica are not for sale. The masses of Jamaica are not for sale.
Andrew Bayard people now, you know. Yes.
The leader continued on the theme, the people of Jamaica are not for sale.
Because, comrades, we have lived with a clique before. We lived in the world of the crumbs from the rich man's table. And I say Jamaica is at the point of decision now. We watch how certain sources abroad try to smash up our tourist trade by writing vicious articles about us. And we wonder whose hand is manipulating the strings. Here is nobody's hand. They tell me nobody does it. They tell me the whole thing happened by accident. I don't believe it. Because when I look inside Jamaica, there are people with a motive to turn us back. And some of the articles about Jamaica are procured from inside Jamaica. And when I look outside, there are those with a motive to put us in our place and teach us our manners and tell us who are we to believe that we can tell a bauxite company what taxation to pay. Who are we? Who are we to stand behind Cuba when she goes to the liberation of Angola by the defeat of the fascist and apartheid troops of South Africa? And they say, who are we? Poor little Jamaica, who are we to mix up in all that? Well, I will tell you who we are. We are Jamaican, and we're little. And having told you who we are, I will tell you why. Because we know that for 300 years we have lived with that system, and all we got was slavery. And when we didn't get slavery, we got bad sugar prices. And when we weren't getting bad sugar prices, we were getting hovels to raise our children. We know what that system has meant for us. We know what the masses got when the bauxite buildings were being built in Jamaica. They got nothing. And we are not for sale. We are not for sale. And tell them anytime they are willing to deal with an honorable Jamaica based on principles, sovereignty, pride and dignity, then we will talk the investment of the money. But if we are to return to our needs, they can keep the money, we will find another way. And my friends, you're in for a tough time. But this year, for the first time, the Jamaican people have learned the difference between suffering and struggle. Every worker knows, the workers that used to walk the picket line with me, that took the tear gas together, that were arrested together, that lay down and block the streets of Kingston together. When the conditions are bad, you suffer. And if sometimes you have to go on strike, you suffer even more. But you suffer for a cause. And when you suffer for a cause, that is not suffering, it is struggle. I want you to say that word with me. Struggle. 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 Every worker that has ever had to go hungry on a picket line knows what it is to struggle. And when he has won his strike, then the suffering is over. And he enters a new pasture of joy and principle. And they're making us suffer now. But what they did not realize is that the masses would show the capacity to struggle. I tell you, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. God bless you. God bless you. No power can turn you back once you learn to struggle. And comrades, when the time comes, we know where we are going. because we know where we are going.
Yeah, man, I name out something about 76 this. And this one Andrew too. No come about you this and that. In just the basic school that we built. We know where we are going. Just listen to some of the things them we do. Yeah? Just go and listen here.
We will remember the daycare centers that we are building because we know where we are going. The National Youth Service that we have started because we know where we are going. The Pioneer Corps that is launching because we know where we are going. Jamal and literacy and into the light for the masses because we know where we are going. And we are going that place. They believe. They believe. They believe. Bless their craven little hearts. They believe that we are going without the middle class. But they are wrong. Look about you. 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 My comrades, there is now equal pay for equal work because we know where we are going. We have a minimum wage law now because we know where we are going. We have compulsory recognition of trade unions now because we know where we are going. We have real protection for workers now because we have a family court for mothers now because there is status for children now because we're having worker participation in the industry now because and community councils now because
council. That's why we never have the problem because you have the elders. We have community council, you know. You don't need them police with them big gun and run up and down and do foolishness. No, we have elders, we have community council, can talk on some things and do all kind of things. Yes, community council. See? Good idea. Them take it to it. See, I got this right, one of them things there, you know.
And rent tribunals now because
rent tribunal, I have carrying that because you never have that before neither, you know. Yes, so them can just do what them want to do, you know. Landlord them. Yeah.
And community health aids now because
help aid. All them things them, hey, Jano, community council, you know, community help aid, you know.
And National Housing Trust now because and sites and services housing now because
sites and services housing in a like up in a Nannyville. We have one 970s, because we build up our father, yes. We have one, you know. So them have one wall there, so you can have a tile it and one wall. So 2 houses. One over here, so you over here, so you design and build it. Site and services housing. Yes, man. Yeah, man.
And roll back of rent now because sugar workers housing now because
housing where sugar workers them get sugar workers housing. It's so much different housing thing.
The school feeding program now because nutrition for pregnant women now because old age pensions by the 30,000 now because rural electrification now because
rural electrification. I ain't do it too, you know. No, yes. We have to get the light and get the thing them, yes.
Be the road for farmers now because
you call the road for farmers. I tell us the farm road I cut them. Yeah, man. I ain't do them the already matter about no road on no road, no building, no nothing. Don't take with nothing, no can't you idiot, you know. I be a foolish system talk, you know. Go weep on YouTube, bad mind. Yeah, I'm dirty thinking, what attack them come about the PNP. Them are shit. Him a prime minister. Me can listen to that. Go and play this.
Better farm prices now because microdam built by our Cuban friends now because
water microdams, you know, enough people get. You hear this? All right. You're Cuba, they do microdam and I do other school to do other things. You hear me say build by a Cuban friend?
project land lease now because sugar workers cooperatives now because bauxite land returned to Jamaica now because
bauxite land returned to Jamaica. Either Jamaica will never own it. Return to Jamaica.
The bauxite levy now because the International Bauxite Association now because majority ownership in bauxite companies now because
remember one term this, you know, this is 76 before the election run. I just in one term him finish to all of these things in one term. And in country, this is 76, you know, before the election, you know. One term. The whole of that term I talk about are from 72 come up this, you know, 76. Yes. Yeah, one term.
The joint ventures with Mexico now because the national shipping line now for the first time at last because
the national shipping line for the first, because we have shipping line, we know, we never know.
A third world foreign policy now, that trade union of the poor because
third world foreign policy. Trade union.
We know where we are going. We are creating a new man. We have begun the building of socialist man. We are working towards the day when there will be no more masters and no more servants, but only one.
Well, you don't want to get rid of this. No more master, no more servant. One together. One with yeah, this.
Together in the Lord. And we are learning now to go not upon our knees, but as true, sovereign, human, dignified human beings, because we know where we are going. Be disciplined, be worthy, in the name of every child in every hovel, anywhere in Jamaica or in the world, in the name of every black man working out his days in the indignity of his servitude in southern Africa, in the name of every mother whose heart is an agony as she gazes upon her baby and asks, what is there for you, my little one? In the name of every Jamaican who cares for justice, in the name of every youth who has died, in the name of Sam Shah, in the name of Paul Bogle, in the name of George William Gordon, in the name of Marcus Garvey, in the name of Norman Manley, in the name of every victim that ever lived, in the name of every martyr that ever died, we will not fail, we shall overcome.
People, Andrew, them can't tell me nothing, them a pata cat. Them man a name Uno in a WikiLeaks, Uno do drugs, them have gang and all kind of thing. All them people have turned minister and prime minister and all kind of things, you know, joke. And then Andrew always go back, you know, them destroy, so we go back and show him. But we go through, him is not no leader. Them crap, them can't be, you know, him shouldn't about no security, means them they're criminal, them they're corruption, big dirty thinking, Queenie. Him the go never get paper too. Part of the shower Posse, that piece of shit. And now, see the little one them can't arrest them and get them put piss pan. Eh? Because a big dirty thinking Queenie. Yeah? Then I want chuck him, should not, them Chinese descendants say them to go away. Killing off, forget to you them. So not police and things for hey, same evil thing. And then go on and who them can get hand out to them, get hand out to me. Don't hey them to go away now. Me I tell you this, you know. Or me just say 1 o'clock I run up and me have Michael Butley interview. No care me start telling my brother that, you know, veteran singer, Golden Vice singer Michael Butley. Me have the hot seat for go on with. So I'm going to prepare for it. This is around 16 minutes to 1 now. So I'm going to prepare for that in the next 16 minutes. When I can't join my background there, so man, because them there, real artists, man. Golden Vice singer. So I could go and go line up myself, go do what I do. And you know, say later. Yo, Andrew Holness them, let me tell you this. No care who go on radio and them think me about them straight, you know. And they shouldn't be no prime minister around here, you know. But rather man, youth and 15 years, you couldn't hear someone they come with not like this. Them their youth. We have community council. We have all kind of things that we can deal with. But then, this is how we see them destroy, burn down Eventide home, shoot and Bob Marley them, yeah? Kill 889 to just take over power in 1980. Yeah? Me no want to hear nothing from them. Right now, billions them rob and get rich and talk about we spend the most money, them thief the most money, the money not spend. Them thief it. Yeah? Them to go away. Them is shit. Yeah? Me don't talk. I'm going to prepare my show here later. I'm out.
Some we are beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump some we are beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in and them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people elect the government of a country, if the servants protect the people of that country, not to put their life in misery. You understand the Luciano over there, man?
Government, stop pressuring the poor. Politicians, your judgment coming for sure. It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor. Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician, for the evil's mission, who no we blame. True money and power and